So, greetings everyone. So, from task tracker to strategic advisor, what is that? If I ask you, do you use AI in your work? The question is meaningless. The answer is obviously yes. It is how you use AI makes you an effective project manager. It's not only about execution, it's not only about tracking tasks. Activity A is getting delayed, tracking that on the chart. That's not what a project manager is supposed to do. Project manager is supposed to deliver on time within budget with customer satisfaction. So you need to use AI, yes, as a task tracker because tasks need to be tracked, but you have to go beyond that and become a strategic advisor. Let's see now. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk about myself, no introductions. Let's just get going and we'll see at the end. So, yes, what's happening today? As not as a project manager, I guess in anything that we do now, we're using AI. So, even as a project manager, are you using AI? The answer is obviously yes. You're using AI most probably at execution layer. What is that? Do you make WPS? Most of you. Gaurav, I can see that you have raised your hand. If you have a question, I'll take all the questions at the end of it. Most probably you had raised it to answer my question whether whether you are able to hear or not. Okay, good. So, as I was saying, execution layer is somewhere the AI is getting used right now also. So some of you, maybe you are using AI to make WBS, maybe you are using AI to create various reports. It's important. You have to do it because AI can do it fast. If you are not doing it, if you're not using AI, to make these reports, like say WBS, any deliverables or status reports, if you're not using AI right now, you are actually not using the resources well. You will save about 30% time if you use AI to make these documents, including your minutes of meeting notes. So if you're not using, yes, you have to use. But can you stop at that? As a project manager, can you just use AI to draft the charters, make the WPS, make the status reports? These are important, you have to make it. But can you stop using AI only here? The answer is no. The AI, if you use well, it will actually give you many avenues where you can finish your project better. We'll talk about that. Typically, as a project manager, one of the responsibilities that you have is those reports. So those reports, I'll tell you a story in a few minutes. So those reports you have to deliver on time, deliver well. That is what is expected of a project manager. But what is the project manager's main, shall I say, duty, or shall I say, main focus? What's the project manager's main focus? Delivering status report or delivering the project within the constraints, like maybe time, maybe cost, whatever constraints are important for your organization. All these reports, all these documents, though they are important, they are meant for supporting your delivery. So for delivering that, as a project manager, you have to take many decisions. Will this vendor deliver on time? Okay. If this vendor is not delivering on time, what do I need to do? Will my team be able to finish all the work? Will I get the resources? I was in a steering committee meeting. Everyone was saying, yes, this is a project we need to go ahead with. And the HR head was saying, yes, we need to finish it on fast track. In the steering committee, somebody senior saying we need to finish it on the fast track. How do I interpret actually? I write down that everyone has conquered that we need to do it on fast track. What happens actually? The resources that I need are not available. If I could have guessed that earlier as a project manager, maybe I could have taken some decisions about the timeline beforehand. Now, what's happening is in the steering committee, I committed. In the meeting, I committed. And now I'm not getting those resources. So a stakeholder who's saying yes in the meeting but is finding difficult to deliver resources, will AI be able to help me here? The answer is yes. So that is where we are going to talk about a similar case very, very soon. As a project manager, the decision that I could have taken if I had used AI well is not to succumb or under the pressure or not to give into the pressure and say, yes, we'll finish the project fast because we need to, assuming that I'll get the resources. That is a decision I could have made if AI was with me. So from execution layer, you also have to go to decision making layer. AI, it's a decision making is something that needs to be done by human. Don't give your decisions to AI. AI can support. But yes, you can take AI support and you can make these decisions. Are you with me? It's not only about making those documents is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying that those documents are important. I'm saying that you have to. Okay, the story that I can tell you is it was one of my first projects, and I was pretty young at that time. So I took pride in my Excel skills and my Word skills and all of those. And I made beautiful Gantt charts and everything. But did the report save me on the project? No, the reports were very good. My stakeholders appreciated. They said the reports are beautiful. We should make them as templates. All the projects should use these templates. But beyond that, it did not save my project from slipping from the timeline. It was one of my first projects, so I had a senior person support me. So it didn't matter much. But what I should have done is yes, those reports were important, but along with that, how my project is progressing. Do I need to do something? Do I need to have more team members? Do I need to outsource some work? Have my team members understood the work? Are they clear about their roles and responsibilities? Are they doing the job well? That was my major responsibility as a project manager, which perhaps I did not do well. So, and I learned a lesson, fortunately for me, in my very first project. So, decision making layer is more important for the project manager. And one thing you have to remember is this layer is okay. As far as responsibility goes, this layer is non AI. Or in other words, if I say this layer is supported by AI, the decision is taken by the project manager. But the decision is taken by the project manager with the help of AI. It's human only. So that's what you have to keep focus on, and that's what we will learn in our masterclass. The third one is governance layer. Governance layer is something every project manager does work through or does look into throughout the project, the compliance. Is there something that we need to deliver for the compliance? Any reports? Are there any risks? Something like compliance we will not be able to meet? Identification of risks has always been a troublesome spot in project management, especially in the large projects, bigger projects. This is where AI will definitely help you. Part of it is again that execution layer, making the risk registers after the risks are identified. So AI can help you in the execution layer, beautiful risk register. It can point out things, but AI can help you in identifying the risks also. Risk register comes later, isn't it? So as a project manager, getting AI to identify the risks will be something that you can do in your projects and save your projects from many trouble spots or many botherations. Yes. So identify the risks, make the risk register. AI can help you with auditing the risks also. As a project manager, you identified a risk. You decided that we will take action at a certain time. Say the risk was a major vendor would delay the delivery substantially. Your action that you had decided was, okay, the vendor is supposed to deliver in the third month from today. So from the second month towards the end of second month, we'll start reminding the vendor so vendor delivers on time. That is what happened in the risk identification meeting. Risk identified very correctly, the action plan very correctly decided, very well decided. What happens practically? By the time second month end comes, you are busy in so many meetings and so many things that you forget. Has that happened to you anytime? It must have happened to me sometimes during my project management. This is where AI can help you. AI can audit the risks. Where, what is happening? Have you identified it correctly? Have you analyzed it correctly? Have you decided on the action plan? And have you started the action plan on time? So AI can be used as a good tool to support you identify risks, analyze the risks, document them, decide the mitigation plan, as we say in project management, though not necessarily every time it is mitigation as per PMI. So fine, coming back here, and taking action also. It's not only documenting part of it. One thing you have to remember that if you are using AI on your projects, you have to remember to identify AI specific risks also. If your team members are using AI for, say, documenting your meeting, taking notes in the meeting, I just saw some time back, yeah, it's still there. Somebody's note taker is still there. So you have automated note takers that take notes. Some of them are very basic, some of them are very good. Um, So if you are using AI on your projects, there will be AI specific risks, data specific risks, data privacy specific risks. So AI doesn't come free, it comes with its own cost. The AI specific risks, like especially like data privacy, they are compliance related. So you will have to identify them and you will have to work on them. Yes, AI will help you in that too. Just give me a few seconds, friends. Thank you for waiting for me. Okay. So as a project manager, the major point that I'm trying to drive today is the project manager has to work on three fronts using AI so that he can really get the benefits. One is execution layer. The second one is decision making layer support, and the third one is governance layer. Okay. So now we'll just see how AI helps in decision making.